Let's see what happens. Let's see. Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh snap. Hold up. Am I actually live? Dang. That looks so slow. It says excellent connection though. Let's see. Let me try. All right, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, gangers? Hey, I love y'all, boys. This is the first three. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be doing this. Low key, don't know what I'm doing, but let's just get into it. Hold on, let me. What am I doing? Let me lock in real quick. If you can hear my voice, let me know like how it sounds. Let me go ahead and let people know that I'm live right now. All right. So this is my first stream. Let me go ahead and tell people I'm live. Tell people I'm streaming right now. Like lock in right now. First, all right, let me I got to make sure that the stream is good. I got to make sure that the stream is good. So, don't don't I promise you we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. But before I do anything, I got to make sure stream is good. Let's see. Check check. Let me how it sounds. What's up, gangers? Why does it sound like that? Hey, I love y'all, boys. This is the first three. Oh, let's see. How about now? Alright, let me. I gotta make sure that the stream. How about now? Check check. How it sounds. Check check. What's up, gangers? Why check does it check sound check. Like that? Hey, let's see. Let's see what that does. This is kind of crazy. I gotta wait this long. Why am I laughing so like that? Let's see. How about now? Okay, let me. I gotta make sure that the stream. How about now? Check check. Okay, so it sounds good. It sounds good. Let's see. Let's see what that does. This is kind of crazy. I gotta wait this long. Why am I laughing so like that? All right. So this is the first stream. This is the first stream. All right. So let's get. I think we should start with some reaction videos. The only issue I'm having is that I'm not a fan. Current bitrate 20,000 is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a bitrate of 6,800. Okay. So let me go here. Settings. Stream. Output. 68. Okay. All right. All right. Um, the stream's current bitrate. Let's see if that helps it at all. Guys, part of the issue with this being my first stream is I have to monitor and make sure that everything's okay while trying to, be present in the moment. So once we see that this bitrate goes down a little bit, then I'll be able to start streaming for real. Let's see. I'm gonna need to see this bitrate go down a little bit. Come on. Let's see you go down a little bit now. But so y'all, While that's going down, let me see. Should I do a story time? Should I start? Should I start off with a story time? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so it's 8,000 right now. Drop frame 50, 60%, 5 minutes. Okay, so I think it's better. Okay, it's saying excellent. I'm gonna refresh to see what this does. It's still saying it's 20,000. Even though I, even though I checked. Let me check the stream again. It's still saying it's 20,000. Even though I, even though I checked. Let me check the stream again. I got some crazy lag going on right now. How do I fix that? I don't like this lag. Man, I don't like this lag. You see, this is the issue. Like, I'm live right now. I got some crazy lag going on right now. How do I fix that? I don't like this lag. All right. I don't like this lag. You see, this is the issue. Like, I'm live right now. I got some crazy lag going on right now. All right. How do I fix that? Let's not worry about, like, let's not worry about, like, ugh. Let's not worry about that. Like, we're grown. Like, we're grown folks. Like, let's do what grown folks do. Let's have a story time. Let's really have a story time and just figure this all out together. Like, like this is life. But thank you guys for tuning in for the first vlog ski, man. Well, this isn't a vlog. This is a stream. But you guys know what I mean. So let me start off with a story time before we even get into any of these reactions. I lost my keys, and that's why I'm doing this right now. Last night, I finished homework at like 11. I had I stopped watch. Okay, so I'm on this like cleanse right now, and like well, it's not even a cleanse. Like I just changed my lifestyle a lot, and like one of the things that I'm changing is like what I do with my free time, cause I have so much to do in this new season that I can't play around with my free time. So I literally finished homework around like 11 for the day, cause I like try to break up my homework, and I had so much energy. I literally just set up my streaming equipment and like just started streaming. I did a few reaction videos last night. Don't know if I'm gonna post them or not. Depends on how I feel. But now what was I saying? Now I'm this is like my first like public stream. So as you can see, I'm streaming. Hopefully someone you know what, I'm gonna act I should just act like hold up, chat and where watch. Yeah, I'm just gonna chat. I'm just gonna say chatting where you guys are watching from. Um, but so last night I do have this habit of asking my brother to like go do like certain like small tasks. Like I almost treat my brother like he's my executive assistant, if that makes sense. So like if I'm doing like setting up my streaming equipment, I'm like, okay, it would really be great if he could go get my thing out the car for me so I don't have to go do it myself. So that's what I did. I I asked him to do it last night, 11 o'clock at night. He never gave me my car keys back though. And for those of you guys who don't know, I've lost two car keys before this, and I have no explanation. But now I lost both of my dealership keys, so now I'm stuck with one of those like universal key fobs. Um, what had happened was I asked him, "Can you go get this for me?" And then he was like, "Okay." Like usually he'll give like a little attitude, but he'll go do it. And so he goes and does it, but unfortunately he never gives me back the key. But he always gives me back the key. He always gives me back the key. So this time he didn't give me back the key. So I'm freaking out looking for my key. I'm looking everywhere and there's no like I don't I the way the key is set up, I don't know if you guys can let me move my face. I don't know if you guys can see that. But like the way the key is set up, I can't like put something through the loop easily. To I every loop thing I have is too big, so it like gets jammed on the other side before it can fully loop around. So I ask him, "Can you go get the keys for me?" I mean, "Can you go get the thing?" He does it, doesn't give me the key back. And I'm like, I've been just grinding since this morning. Like I woke up, had a call with one of my brothers, cleaned the bathroom, cleaned my room, tidied it up a little bit. Then I let me should I have people on? Let me tell people. Let me tell people. Hey, I'm streaming right now. First stream on. I lost my car keys, so I just decided to do a stream. Tap in Jamar Noel Media on YouTube. Tap in for the stream. Let me know if how I sound and all that stuff. I'm gonna be live for maybe an hour or two, so just slide on through. Look at the setup. I lost my car keys, so I just decided to do a stream. Tap in Jamar Noel Media on YouTube. Tap in for the stream. Let me know if how I sound and all that stuff. I'm gonna be live for maybe an hour or two, so just slide on through. Hey, I'm streaming right all right now. First let me put this on. I lost my car keys, so I just decided to link. Do a stream. Tap in Jamar Noel Media YouTube. On YouTube. Tap in for the stream. Let me know if how I sound and all that stuff. I'm gonna be live for maybe an hour or two, so just slide on through. Hey, I'm streaming. All right, let me just make sure that link works. Jamar. Oh my gosh! Of course it doesn't work. Hey, I'm streaming right. Of course it doesn't work. All right. Hey, I'm streaming. All right. Let me delete it and then let me repost it. I mean, I hope my one viewer isn't getting impatient right now. Can I do this please? Can I get you some friends? Is that okay? Golly. Put that over that one. Yeah. And then boom. All right. Sorry. Sorry. Um but anyways, so I'm grinding all day today. Last night my brother got the suitcase for me, but he never gave me back the keys, but I don't know that. In my head, since he always gives me the keys back, he gave them back to me. So I'm grinding, and then I hit up Winston and Saber because I haven't seen them in a minute. I've been traveling a lot, so I hit them up like, oh, like let's go, let's do something tonight or something like that. Let's commune together. And so they're like, yeah, we're down. We're gonna go do this photo shoot real quick, and then we could meet up. So I am like, all right, bet. I go to leave because I was editing some stuff earlier for a pastor at my church, and then I go to leave and get my keys, and I can't find them. And there's like that one spot where you're like, okay, if they're not here, I'm toast. They're in like one of my pants pockets. So I'm like looking around, but I'm not like freaking out yet because I'm like, okay, like I can still like I know like my special move is I can go in those pants and they'll be there. I open up those pants and they weren't there. Oh my gosh. I was freaking out. I was freaking out. I guess I might as well just tell you guys another story time. So, and this leads into what I did with the keys. So, I don't know if you guys have ever seen. Actually, let me pull up the video. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. So, the first video we're actually going to react to is. The first video we're going to react to is this clip. Okay. Let's do it. I think it's this one. This is a clip of a pastor named David Herzog. Great guy. Great guy. He's a great guy. Let me go ahead and show you guys him. So this is David Herzog. We're about to watch this clip. And the basis of this clip is that basically he's telling us that you can call back matter. So we're going to watch it, and I might interrupt in between. Dang, it's 27 minutes? Golly. I don't know if we could do that one. There's got to be a shorter one. There's got to be a shorter one somewhere. Okay, let's do this one. 3 minutes.
What is HoneyBook?
And let's see if it does what it's supposed to do. But so remember, keep in mind when you're watching this clip, and the title of the video is "Everything Created Can Hear You." Glory Zone. That's the name of his church. We're gonna watch this. Keep an open mind. You have to keep an open mind because this type of this is teachings that if you're how do I put it, like it's not even keep an open mind. It's in the Bible. Like this stuff's in the Bible. We just read with such like a surface level like antidepressant mindset of the word of God that we just skip over like all the cool stuff that happens. Like when it says like Elijah ran faster than the chariots, like in my mind, immediately I think of like the Flash. And if he's running faster than the chariots, then I'm like, okay, like everything that we see today was taken from somewhere. So just keep that in mind when we watch this video. This is called Everything Created Can Hear You. Let's watch it. Here, let me switch screens. All right, boom.
We're glad you asked, and you've come to the right place for the answer. HoneyBook is a client relationship platform. Here you'll find all the tools you need.
If you want to, there's two books I would recommend that we have. One is the new one, Limitless Glory, and then the other one's Glory Invasion. I talk about how everything created can hear you. Jesus didn't just say, "Oh God, please heal." He would speak to the bones, speak to the waves, speak to the actual objects can hear you.
Dang. You see, that's why I appreciate you, Brandon. You're a real one. You're a
When
real
you
one.
get this revelation, you'll pray differently for healing.
You're a real one.
You'll just be
Let
like,
me
oh,
know if
Lord,
it's
please
better
help
now.
me. You'll be like, Bone, I know you can hear me. Move. How many want to have that shift of,
Brandon, let me know if it's better now. I just put it down a little bit. Screen capture, audio capture.
because a lot of the time we do begging, oh,
Is it
God,
better
please,
now?
and we name all the good things Grandma did. Don't let Grandma get sick and have a surgery. Oh, Grandma, she tithes.
Is it better now, Brandon? All right, I'm gonna replay it, and then Brandon, let me know if it's better now.
If you want to, there's two books I would recommend that we have. One is the new one, Limitless Glory, and then the other one's Glory Invasion. I talk about how everything created can hear you. Jesus didn't just say, oh, God, please heal. He would speak to the bones, speak to the waves, speak to the actual objects can hear you. When you get this revelation, you'll pray differently for healing. You'll just be like, oh, Lord, please help me. You'll be like, Bone, I know you can hear me. Move. How many want to have that shift of, because a lot of the time we do begging, oh, God, please, and we name all the good things Grandma did. Don't let Grandma get sick and have a surgery. Oh, Grandma, she tithes. She helps in the choir. We're moving this stuff. Amen. Come on up.
Lifted in the brain fog.
Oh no, I don't think this is the right clip. Though that's probably good stuff too. I'm trying to find it. Like, hold up. Okay, perfect. Praise God, Brandon. So it's like David Herzog. I'll find the clip later and then I'll put it in for you guys. I'm sorry, Brandon, but I love you, man. I love you. But so basically, what this guy was saying, I was in like this meeting servicey thing, and he was basically saying that you can call back items. Like if you lost something, you can call it back. And he was talking about like how they lost their passports, and he called like he spoke to it because like he was saying in that everything created can hear, and so he spoke to the items and commanded that they come back into his purse or come back into like his possession. And so when I heard that, I was like, whoa, I have never heard anything like that before. And so what happens is some time goes by and I actually lose my wallet. I lose my wallet and I can't find it. I look everywhere. I ransack my room looking for this wallet. Oh my gosh, I'm literally getting like the craziest feeling right now just thinking of how much I lost. Like this wallet was lost. And immediately like as I'm like I'm not a freak out person. Like we know people who freak out and then we know people who just like keep it chill. I'm one of those people that I'm not gonna say I don't freak out, but I try to keep my composure. I keep my composure. Cause on the inside I might be like, okay, like I'm low key getting a little worried. But in my head, freaking out does nothing. Like if I freak out or if I'm like, oh no, 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 like what does that do? That's just a waste of time. We're not getting any more closer to finding my wallet by me breaking down. You know what I mean? But obviously I understand that everyone's like capacity is different. So, I'm keeping my chill, but I'm low-key getting worried because I'm like, I need this wallet. And so what ends up happening is what I heard him say comes back to my mind, where he was basically saying like you can call out to it, call out to I'm not gonna say matter because I don't really know what matter means, but he's basically saying something along those lines. I don't want to do his words injustice, but so I'm like, oh, so the first time I'm praying and I'm literally speaking to my wallet. I'm like, wallet, you need to come back to me. I'm telling you, you need to be here when I look, like right here, da 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 da. Like I'm trying to give like specific details of where the wallet needs to be. And I think that's definitely doable, but I wasn't number one, my faith level wasn't even really there because I was like still trying to like it was more out of like desperation, but I still doubted that it worked. But then I'm having a talk with one of my mentors, and I'm like, man, I tried to call out to my wallet and it didn't. It's kind of funny like how you have these conversations, and it's like I never would have thought that like 3 years ago I would be having the conversations about God and about the things of the kingdom that I'm having now 3 years ago. So I tell my mentor, his name's Danny. I'm talking to him, I'm telling him how I lost my wallet, couldn't find it. I looked everywhere, don't understand. I told him how I tried to call it back. And I don't know, like I don't know if he's ever done this, but I personally think it was like supernatural advice. Like I think for a second Danny was talking, but I think it was like, someone's talking through you. Like God is talking through you right now. Cause you're saying exactly what I needed to hear. So he's basically like, oh, like when you called it back, like were you trying to be like do too much, basically? Like were you trying to do too much? And I'm like, yeah, I was like trying to be real specific about it. And then he told me like next time when you call it back, just don't don't try to do too much. Just be like it needs to show up. And so I'm on the way home. So I check my car as like a last ditch effort. And then I'm on my way home and I just begin to say like, Wallet, I don't care when and I don't care where and I don't care how, but you need to reveal yourself to me. That's what I told my wallet. I said I don't care where and I don't care how, but you need to reveal yourself to me. Oh my gosh, this is crazy because like I didn't even realize how lost this wallet was. The wallet was gone. And mind you, remember, I looked through everywhere. No one can tell me I didn't look hard enough. I get home, I'm feeling a little down about myself, but I'm like, when I was saying the prayer, something was shifting. I felt like there was like, so like I'm not a very feely person and I don't see too much like or anything like that. But I do feel like a shift or like a seriousness arise in me whenever like I know something's happening. So when I get home, I lay on my bed. The way I lay on my bed is I sit, and then I like roll like here. So like my back's facing up. So when I sit on my bed and I go and roll, I kid you not, my hand swings and my hand hits the wallet. My hand hits the wallet. When I tell you, I was so freaked out. I was so freaked out. Not freaked out in a bad way, but like I was so happy and so stirred and so like, oh my goodness, like this works. Like I had so like for me, I had never seen a prayer manifest so a prayer so distinctly manifest like that. Like obviously where I'm at now, like I don't believe in coincidences. There's no such thing as coincidences to me. Everything is a divine appointment. Everything is a divine appointment. How much of a slap in the face is it to a God who literally knows the hairs on your head, who who literally ordained everything, like even down to the time period you were born, to how you woke up this morning. Let's go back. He knows every strand of hair on your head. And we're going to sit here and say things like, "Oh, you're lucky," or "Oh, what a coincidence." There's no coincidences. There's no coincidence. I don't care what you say. There is no such thing as a coincidence. When I when my hand hit that wallet, I knew something had changed. Something had changed. I was no longer the same person before I found my wallet than after. Because in that moment, I was so the way I can explain it is for me personally growing up and living, dang, I want some Olive Garden. I don't want like when I say I want some Olive Garden, I mean like I gotta make sure like did y'all stay there? I gotta make sure that if they stay there, I could get some. Cause I was supposed to meet with Winston and Saber, and I think they're coming to this side, so I'm trying to get some Olive Garden. But anyways, so the when I was growing up and when I was like living life, I've always you go to church and you always hear about, bro, what? What? What in the world? You always hear about the mountaintop. You always hear about the lady, oh, God touched her shoulder. And you always hear about the, oh, I felt a rushing wind. And like, you always hear about the, I saw the light, the beaming light. And I had never seen anything or I'd never experienced anything like that. And I just, so like, since I had never experienced something like that in my life, I centralized my faith in my walk with God around the fact that until I see something like that, I'm probably not going to heaven. I know how crazy that sounds, but that's what I thought. I was like, man, like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. So, a little background story is that I was born on 9/11, 2001, same year, same month. And one of my family members used to tell me, like, so, like, my head, like, I have hair, but, like, the way my head is shaped, so, this is crazy. But, like, kids have, like, weird shaped heads. And so, the way my head is shaped is, like, when I was younger, it was so bony that you could feel, like, two bones, like, right here. Like, my scalp was, like, very, like, not narrow, but it was, like, almost, like, triangular a little bit. It was round, but a little triangular. And so one of my family members would tell me like, "Oh, those are devil horns." Like basically calling me like the like the spawn of Satan. Cuz like but obviously they were joking, but like for me, I was scared. I was scared. And so I carried that through my life was like feeling like I was an outcast and there was something different about me. And so like through like times where I would be like, God, I want to see your face, like in deep intercession, like I want to see you, I want to feel you, I want to hear you, I want to touch you, something. It was out of desperation to feel validated in my life, to feel like I was seen. And God is so sovereign and God is so good that though then I couldn't see it, he wouldn't reveal himself to me in the way I was looking for. And he wouldn't show himself in the way I was looking for. He was still there and he was still protecting me and he was still watching over me. But my intentions and my reasons for seeking him throughout that time were wrong. And if God were to have manifested himself the way I wanted to, or shown himself the way I wanted to see him, he would have been rewarding bad behavior. And there's no telling where that would have taken me from there. You know, God, oh my gosh. We are so limited in thinking. We are so we're such peons. We're peons. Like, that's the best way I could put it. I need some chapstick. Hold up 1 second. All right, I'm back. My headphones fell. But like, golly. But like, we're such peons. Peons might not be the right word, but like, when you think about how big God is compared to us, and we think that in the little few years we've lived, that we somehow know more than God, when you realize who God is, you look back at those moments and you're like, it's like secondhand embarrassment. Because it's like, who did I think I was? Like, who do I think I am that I could correct God or punish God or anything like that? Like, you know? So, like, if God were to have, like, shown himself or revealed himself the way that I was wanting to so bad, he would have been rewarding bad behavior. Because, number one, the way I was living my life and the way I was seeking God went against the very concept of faith. Like, the whole point of faith is the evidence of things unseen and the things hoped for. I think I said that right. Me wanting to see something, wanting to get this badge of like, yes, I'm here, that goes against faith. That goes against faith. That goes against faith. There's no, when you get these encounters, there's no faith. Well, I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but like, for me, like, encounters don't take much faith for me. A pastor or a prophet actually once said, and I've carried this with me for since he said it. He said, I think it was Robin Bullock actually. Robin Bullock said this. He said, when you start to look for signs, that's when you open yourself up to deception. Like, signs aren't something you just look for. Like, signs are something that follow you. Signs are something that come to you. Signs are something that manifest themselves like when you're not, I don't want to say when you least expect them, but like when you like the devil has ears too. So like, if you say, God, if this window opens right now, I know it's you. I mean, low key, I might be wrong on this, but like, there's a chance like the devil could open it too, and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's God, but that wasn't God. I personally believe signs are for the unbeliever, and signs are to bring the unbeliever to Christ. But that's another topic for another day. I'm still researching that. But yeah, I wish I could have find that video. I'm sad that I couldn't find it. But David Herzog's a very awesome man of God. Let's see. Let me scroll through my homepage, see what kind of videos we got that we could open up to. Let's watch this. 2 minutes.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads. As part of the all-new Beehive ad network, thousands of newsletters have already monetized.
This is what happens when you hit record.
Please let me know. I actually need that bad. It might be Crate and Barrel. Oh snap! I should be calling Winston Saber right now, bro. Bro, doing the most, Oaks. Bro, stop doing the most. Please bring to my home. All right. Crate and Barrel calendar. I think it's Crate and Barrel. Oh yes. Minimalistic calendar. Oh, it's not on Crate and Barrel anymore. Oh, they have it on Amazon now. Let me show you guys.
and you don't quite have a plan. The truth is, I'm wearing This is what happens when you hit record and you don't quite have a plan. The truth is, I'm wearing shorts and my desk is a mess. Listen, if you're looking for our
Oh, how about now? How about now? How about now? Dang it. What happened? How long has it been like that? Man, that's lame. You see, Brandon, let me tell you guys about Brandon real quick. Brandon Brandon is what when the Lord said like when the Lord fashioned the body of Christ, I think he intended people to like in the church to have like the heart of Brandon. Brandon is such a real dude. Oh snap. He's such a good guy. Like I've never met such a good guy like that. Brandon's a real one. Like he's literally sitting here like bro, like he's going to have to be like when I blow up, he's going to be one of my mods cuz he's literally sitting here like just letting me know like everything's good. He's a real one. He's a real one. But let's get locked into this video now. Let's lock into this video.
another content creator that's really tidy and clean and everything's spotless and minimalist. That's not quite me, although I do aspire in some areas. The truth is, I've been in the creative realm. I've been a creative for over 10 plus years now, and I have experience in social media and strategy and content creation and video and photo. I've spanned across different industries and
Yo, he's popping it right now. He's popping it right now. Yo, he just popped it.
nonprofits. I've served churches, and I
Golly, leave some for the rest of us. Like, what are we supposed to do now?
love everything that I've gotten to do thus far. And now I've felt it in my spirit to really step forward as a creative director, taking all of the experiences and everyone that I've gotten a chance to work for or have as a client to pour into the next generation of creatives and to make beautiful things come into fruition. I really believe in working with purpose-driven or impact-driven organizations, companies, brands. And I also want to serve as my own personal brand, someone that can make an impact and encourage you. So follow along, I guess. I hope to really journey with you.
Oh, so I thought he was gonna like tell us how. I thought he was gonna tell us how. I didn't realize like he was just letting us know. Yo, I appreciate. Hey, Michael Mims, I hope you do great things in the kingdom. I really do. It was just a misunderstanding. I thought he was gonna. I love this setup though. This is fire. Lighting perfect. He's got a nice little lamp back there. He's got the everyone's dream calendar. He's got I don't know what this is, but it's so cool. I like this setup. I need something like that. As you can see, I probably should get like a tree to cover my shoes and then like maybe a calendar here. I think a calendar here and then shoes covered over here might be a vibe for this setup. But never mind. Let's keep scrolling. Okay, let's talk. Let's see what Jeff is talking.
Here's the one thing I trust AI to do more than humans. And ironically, it's
Maybe I should
brand
get like
safety. You spend so much time
YouTube
building up your
Premium.
brand.
I'm gonna be so honest.
Should I get like YouTube Premium? Cause all these ads are not gonna cut it if I'm doing reaction videos.
I'm gonna be so honest with you right now. If you want to know how to vlog, just watch the girls. They know exactly what to do. Hour long.
He is so real. He is so real. Hold up. He is so real. What he just said is what I've been saying for the longest. I've literally been saying like, number one, when it comes to social media, girls are undefeated. Girls are undefeated. Like, look at her aesthetic in just this thumbnail. I feel like guys number one just overthink because their minds are so cluttered. No, I don't know if that's the truth, but I overthink too much trying to attain this. Like, this is what I'm trying to attain, and I never get it because of the fact I'm trying to do too much. He's so real for that.
Long vlogs, 45-minute long vlog, 1 hour 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first wanted to pivot into vlogs and talking head videos, I had to watch a lot of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I don't know how you get in an hour long worth of footage. I mean, even now to this day, it's still hard.
Nah, he's so true. Yo, I like this guy. Jeff Lubin, subscribe. You just got to subscribe within like the first 23 seconds. I already know I like him. Like, yo, this guy, he's real for this.
So that's my first piece of advice. If you want to know, watch them. Because clearly they know what they're doing. It's just too goddamn long for me. But besides that, I think...
Jeff, can't use the Lord's name in vain, brother. can't do that. I still liked it though. Good vid. Layoff. GD. Please. Nah. Let me let him live his life. All right,
The
let's
very
keep watching.
first step you need to do is get the right equipment. You want to get equipment that is fast.
That's true. That's true. Getting the right equipment is key. But I will say, I've had the right equipment and I still haven't done anything. So having a drive for, let me say this. Having a drive for social media might be more important than what you're using to start off. You can consistently upgrade as you go. Once you know you even like what you're doing. But some people wait till they have the right camera, the right mic, the right... Oh. All right. Call me, I'm streaming. Okay. Some people wait until they have the right mic. This is me. Till I have the right mic, the right light, the right backdrop. And I never streamed. Because at the end of the day, I didn't have the drive. I didn't have the motivation. I didn't have the determination to get on here and produce content every day for you guys. And that's the truth. That's the truth. I was literally always making an excuse. I was always making an excuse. There's no explanation for it. Sometimes I think that start off on your phone. I know people who get crazy content off their phone. I think Peter McKinnon not Peter McKinnon, but like there be people like vlogging off their phone getting stupid content. All cameras are pretty good cameras now. Like there's not that big of a gap. If you've noticed, cameras have started to plateau in terms of what they can do. Next is holograms. Next is like 5D or whatever, 5D vlogging. Because like all cameras do the same thing. But let's keep watching.
And efficient for you. That is literally the first step, because if you're walking around with a big thick camera, you're not going to want to carry that around all day. You're not going to want to vlog with that all day because the setup is just too big. You need something fast, agile, quick, and efficient. You want to be able to be somewhere and boop, you can record. But if you got to set everything up, set the tripod up and all this, if it's not fast and efficient, you're not going to vlog, especially when you're first getting started. And now you might ask, why? Because it takes too much work from when you're feeling motivated to vlog to actually vlogging. That gap is too long. It's too much.
He's saying all the right words. By the time you set up your tripod, get the light, like I literally have a video where I'm sweating in the clip because that's how much work it took for me to set up all my equipment to shoot the video. Yo, by the time I got all the equipment ready, I didn't even want to do the video anymore.
Slow it down and make it fast. You should be able to be somewhere and vlog within, I want to say 30 seconds. But if every time you're trying to vlog, you're thinking about, man, I got to set this up, I got to set the lighting up here, there, whatever, you're not going to do it. It's just too hard. So the first step is making it as easy as possible. For me, I made it as easy as possible. I currently have the Sony a7 IV and the 11mm lens. And I also recently got the...
Ooh, 11mm. Let's look at that. Hold up. Let's look at that. I did not know Sony had an 11mm lens. Ooh, ASPC though. I don't know. Ultra wide angle. Is that the one he's talking about? Let's go.
Fast and efficient, you're not gonna. When you're feeling more down and make it fast, you should be able to be somewhere about, man, I gotta set this up as easy in the 11mm lens.
Yeah, I guess that's it. That's ASPC though. That's interesting. I mean, okay, cropped. So for those of you who don't know, APS-C is crop sensor, and the A7 IV is a full frame lens. So when you put a crop sensor lens on a full frame camera, you're actually getting it zooms the image in by like 1.6, I believe. So it's an 11mm lens, which is super wide and like fisheye on like a APS-C camera, but since it's an 11mm, dear Lord, let me figure out how to talk. Since it's an 11mm lens on a full frame camera, no, I'm tripping. No, it's still 11mm. That's interesting. I wonder how that looks. Hold up, let me look it up. Let's see how that looks. I don't want to see the crop. I don't want to see the crop. I'ma be the best. Bad girls make them say wow. Bad girls make them say wow. Bad girls make them say I'ma be the.
So in the last video, I had
Okay, his arms extended quite a bit, but that's a 20 milliliter, 4K 24.
Mentioned that I bought a lens so that I could take it with me
Oh
on an
snap!
adventure that Kat and I had planned. But it turns out that
Yo, how long have y'all been watching me? How long have you guys been watching me? I'm tripping. There's no way I just sat here and did that. There's no way. There's no way. My fault. Let me restart it. Y'all just watch me dance like a maniac.
So in the last video, I had mentioned that I bought a lens.
So right now he's shooting off of a Sony 20 milliliter, and I think he's shooting off the
So
A74
that
camera, which is what
I could
have.
take it with me on an adventure that Kat and I had planned. But it turns out that there was no professional photography or video allowed there. So that didn't work out. But I did grab a few sneaky shots with my phone as a bar, a man-made beach, a lounge that sits in the middle of the main round. Use that lens and show you how it was, and it was really fun. I was really hoping to use that lens and show you how it fixes the biggest flaw on this camera, the A7 IV. Now, since I wasn't able to film there, I decided to wake up early this morning and head down to one of my favorite spots. But using the camera now,
I don't think that was that was for us. I don't know if that was for us. I just want to see an 11 milliliter. Yep. You see, this is what I like. Exactly what I'm looking for. 11 milliliter, 1.8, good for Sony. Stabilized, non-active.
This is a brief history of B&H.
Exactly
Everyone's favorite
That's exactly what I need. Like, just give me what I need, and let's go about our day.
photo and video store. The year was 1973. The Mets went to the World Series. The first cell phone call was made. And Bleemy and Herman opened a specialty photography shop at 17 Warren Street, New York City. They had a simple philosophy.
Be honest, treat people right, and they will come back.
Thanks, Irving. Also, free candy. And it worked.
Guys, this is an 11mm 1.8 Sony lens. This is the new vlogging lens. I'm using it on the A7 IV right now. Now this is without stabilization. This is just straight up no stab. So it's probably gonna look like kind of look like caca here, I think.
Yo, what the heck?
But we're gonna give it a shot, just walking normally here. Obviously it's really wide, the 11 point.
He's got some good colors. I'm jealous. Yo, can someone, okay, if one of my 3 subscribers can teach me how to color grade my footage, I will pray for you. That's all I got. But I'm literally, like, this is what I strive to make my footage look like. Nice vignette, no harsh lighting. I will say, granted, I live in Florida, so part of me wonders if I can ever get color grade like that. But it's worth a try.
Our 11mm, nice and wide, so I like that. Okay, this is no stab. All right, so I'm gonna run this in no stab, and then I'm gonna put this in Catalyst Browse and see what that looks like, just so we can get an idea what it looks like. And I'm gonna compare that to the ZV-10 in a future video and see.
I've heard about Catalyst Browse. What is that? I've heard about that Catalyst Prepare plugin. Oh. Assistant tool for browsing and viewing clips for production. Let's see how much this is. I've heard about this. I think it like stabilizes your footage. Ooh, $20 a month. That is not bad. $200 a year. It's not horrible. It's not bad. Let's go back.
I mean, if there's not a lot of difference, then the ZV-10 might be the way to go. So this is just no stab. This is 1.8, 1,000th of shutter speed. Okay, guys, are you ready? I'm gonna go ahead and do a running test. Actually, I'm gonna leave it on auto with, it's got a 1/1000 of shutter speed right now. So I like that, so we're gonna go with that. All right, let's do a running test. This was no stabe with 11 millimeter. I'm gonna do with stabe with the
I like bro. Like I like this guy because he didn't intro the video at all. He didn't intro the video at all. He just like can we just acknowledge like how like hot he came on the video? Let's go back to the beginning. Look at how hot he came on this video.
Guys, this is 11 millimeter 1.8 Sony lens. This is the new vlogging lens. I'm using it on the A7 IV right now. Now this is without stable.
Well, I guess he did intro it. He's just a very happy guy.
It's a little windy out here. Apologize if the wind noise. This is no stabe right now. This is no stabe. We're gonna give it a shot. Just walking normally here. Obviously, it's really wide. The 11
that's really good.
Or 11 millimeters, nice and wide. So I like that.
That's not bad.
All right, so I'm gonna run this in no stabe, and I'm gonna put this in Catalyst Browse and see what that looks like, just so we can get an idea what it looks like. And I'm gonna compare that to the ZV-10 in a future video, and see. I mean, if there's not a lot of difference, then the ZV-10 might be the way to go. Actually, I'm gonna leave it on auto with, it's got a 1/1000 of shutter speed right now, so I like that. So we're gonna go with that. All right, let's do a running test. This was no stabe.
Whoa, what the heck? That. What in the world? Catalyst
Stabilization that we can get on the A7 IV. Okay, this is a walking test. Still looks pretty wide on my screen here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a running test with this, so you can see what this looks like. All right, so let's take a little stroll. Come with me. Let's see what this looks like. Stabilization that we can get on the A7 IV. A little bit of a running test with this. So you can stroll. Come with me. Let's see what this looks like. Does this need to be stabilized anymore? The good thing about the wide lens, it's 11 millimeter, is you get what you get, right? The good thing about the 11 millimeter.
You see, this is a good content creator. I like this guy. Let's look at his Breakfast for Your Soul. This is a good content creator. He's good. He's good. Like bro is out there jogging. Like he's just in a full on.
Guys, this is 11 millimeter one
for you guys. Like this is a real guy. Like he's a real.
That's plenty wide enough. And this is on crop mode, of course. So
he's a real dude.
Aperture priority and let the shutter thing do its thing. But if not, you'll definitely want to keep your shutter speed. Then I guess you could just Catalyst Browse, but I'm going to find out. Let it just do its auto shutter, because shutter changes when it's not an auto. You know, if you have it on auto mode, the shutter speed will change. So I don't know if that will affect Catalyst Browse, but I'm going to find out. If it doesn't seem to change the stabilization of anything, then I guess you could just run in aperture priority and let the shutter thing do its thing. But if not, you'll definitely want to keep your shutter speed at a normal pace. And I'll put it up in the, and I'll put it up above me. I'll put it up on the screen here, what my findings were, if it mattered for. Well, guys, I think that looked awesome. You'll have no problems. So it is a little windy out here.
That lens is actually pretty nice. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. First person to buy me this lens. If you buy me this lens, I got you. I will make you the most fire ham sandwich you ever seen in your life. And all it costs you is $4.99. Matter of fact, just give me your card details. I'll take care of it for you. $500 lens. Pretty expensive stuff right there. But 1.8 is low-key worth it just because of like all the low light stuff. That's fire. That's so good. I don't know. Do you guys own cameras or do you guys just like rent cameras? Cause like I'm low key thinking about it. Just hit record. Let's watch this. Okay, so these are prophets talking about the stock market. These are prophets talking about the stock market. Let's see what they talked about.
Audio has a new feature that just blew my mind. You can take a link from a YouTube video and plug it into their...
This is Ngoni Rivete.
Phantom, Shiba. He called them, he said, tell people to buy them. Even the blessings of the pastor cannot help them, because when the blessings of that pastor brings them before time and chance, because they are not prepared, they'll still waste it. Jesus. Know that Kingdom World Transfer is a warfare. I told them that the Lord told me influence would also give well to the Christians. Into the wallet we should send it into. He said yes. Yeah. Then he picks this wallet that he was sent earlier to investigate. And since it seems the hacker still had access to the wallet, so when the notification came, the hacker sold $100,000 after the project.
Yeah, they introed it way too long. It's 58 seconds and they're still doing a prequel.
Searching for dark sites, I came across a man from Colombia. He was sending me the incantations. He calls himself the incarnate of the devil. This man had formed a WhatsApp group. I paid nothing. He's spending time to send you incantations.
My mic was off again. My mic was off again. My mic was off again. I'm about to end stream. I'm about to get off stream, bro. How was my mic off again? I'm ending stream. I'm ending. I love you guys.